Evelyn, you heard of prenups?
Yes.
I probably wouldn't be too happy if she asked.
I would wonder why he asked.
I absolutely would want to protect my interests.
Kind of like predicting the relationship's going to fail in a way, I guess.
Hey, I'm Andrew Hales. We're asking people about prenups today here at Vanderbilt. Please pour a bunch of salt in that like button's coffee. Would you be opposed if your future fiance asked you to do one before you got married?
No, because I've heard that women make a lot of money if the guy cheats from prenups. So I would never cheat, so that would not be a loss for me.
Would you ever ask for a prenup if you made more money than the guy?
No.
Hey guys, real quick, I have something very important to tell you. I need to tell you about Raid Shadow Legends. It has over 80 million downloads. It's this RPG game, and they're sponsoring this video. It's their 4th anniversary, which is exciting because they have all these promotions going on. For the last week, I've been playing with Aethel, who I chose as my starter champion. Kind of random, but also after doing a little Googling, she supposedly is great for beginners. She has this aura skill. But yeah, a lot of good times, a lot of beating. I'm like at level 30 now or something. Amazing graphics. And I think what I like most is the strategic part of the game. As you play more, you get these points more, and you can upgrade your weapons and like a much stronger helmet than when I started. You keep summoning new champions to help you out with all the battles, and you keep working up the levels. And because it's the 4th anniversary, there's a ton to get excited about, such as dedicated offers, free gifts, promo codes, events, and a brand new fusion event where you guys can get your hands on an anniversary themed legendary champion. You'll also be able to take a trip down memory lane with a recap video of your stats in Raid. And for Amazon Prime members who just got Genbo, keep an eye out for the next drop with some powerful Savage gear. It's available from March 2nd until March 30th. So anyway, yeah, please try out Raid Shadow Legends. For new players, use my link or scan the QR code right here, and you'll get a free starter pack and this cool in-game loot. Thank you so much, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring this video. Here's the video.
Anna, you heard of prenups?
I have, yeah.
You have a boyfriend now?
I don't know.
If your future husband or fiance asked you to do a prenup before marriage, would you be opposed or offended?
No, I think I would support it.
All right, how come?
I mean, I know divorce rates are pretty high, and I absolutely would want to protect my interests. I mean, I'm planning on making a lot of money when I'm done with school, so I don't want him snatching any from me.
What are you majoring in? What are you going to do?
I'm a history grad student, so I'm not going to make any money, but there's a dream.
How are you going to get rich?
I mean, normally I say marrying rich, but that's not going to work out here. I'll write a TV show or something. I'll do the next Game of Thrones.
Very nice. All right, and so if you do get rich, you'll probably ask for a prenup.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I think there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're both, like, going into it, like, eyes open, so...
All right. Arlan, you heard of prenuptial agreements?
I was just informed of what they are, yes.
Do you have a girlfriend now?
I do, yes.
Would you ever ask her to sign one before you got married?
I mean, I would say our relationship is not really something I'm too worried about in terms of that, so I guess if that makes sense.
Yeah. If she had you sign one, if she asked you to sign one, would you decline, or would it be a turnoff or a deal breaker?
Yeah, I definitely think I probably wouldn't be too happy if she asked me, because I think, with my relationship currently, I feel like the trust is probably there for us not to have to sign something like that. So I guess if she asked me, I wouldn't be super happy.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's about it. If he asked you to do one before you guys got married, would that be a turnoff or deal breaker?
Not at all. I actually already have a prenup outline set up with my parents.
Oh, wow. Because you got like an inheritance or something?
Yeah.
So you're going to have him sign that?
Yeah, and probably sign whatever he wants me to sign.
Interesting. All right. So they're a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. I think what's yours is yours, and like if you build something with your partner, like in a marriage or in a relationship, then you can decide that along the way. But what's yours before the relationship should still be yours.
Cool. Noah, you heard of prenuptial agreements?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Your significant other asked you to do one before you got married. Would it be a turnoff or a deal breaker?
Probably not.
Okay. Would you ever think about doing one if you got really rich?
As a STEM major, I'm probably never going to get there. I'm selling my soul to science, so I don't think I'm going to have the need, but if the case warranted, maybe.
Do you think they're necessary sometimes?
I mean, I think that they take certain types of people on both ends, so
All right. Are you dating anyone now?
I am.
And you wouldn't care if they asked you to get a prenup?
I would not.
Would you be opposed if your future fiance asked you to do one before you got married?
No, because I've heard that women make a lot of money if the guy cheats from prenups. So I would never cheat. So that would not be a loss for me.
Would you ever ask for a prenup if you made more money than the guy?
No.
At the same time, it wouldn't be like a deal breaker if he asked for one?
No, but I'm also like aggressively single right now, so I don't know that I would like take my advice in this setting, but it's not a deal breaker, I don't think.
Would you be opposed to getting one if you ever got really rich before you got married?
Yeah, probably.
You feel like the girl would be offended?
I think so.
What would you be offended if your significant other asked you?
I think I would be, yeah.
How come?
It's kind of like predicting the relationship's going to fail in a way, I guess. I don't like putting that contract on a relationship. It feels kind of weird.
Say you won the lottery tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be worried that she's only marrying you for your money?
I mean, if I won the lottery, I probably wouldn't tell anyone. It doesn't seem like the safest move to do that.
Yeah.
But also, in the process...
Hold on. Sorry, stop. This motherfucker. All right. Yeah, I won the lottery. Yeah, say that again, sorry.
Yeah, if I won the lottery, I just wouldn't tell anyone in the first place. But also in the process of dating, ideally, I think I'm a good judge of character. I can figure out if someone's dating me just for my money. And the person I'm going to marry, isn't going to be in it for just that.
All right. Bella, you heard of prenups?
I have heard of prenups.
You have a boyfriend now?
I do not.
Would you be opposed if your future boyfriend asked you to sign a prenup?
I would wonder why he asked.
All right. So it might damage the relationship a little bit, or you might hold it against him.
I might, yeah. I might be a little offended.
All right. What would you ever have a guy? What if you got rich? Would you have a guy sign a prenup?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little fake like that. I might.
You would be worried about him taking your money?
Yeah, I don't want a gold digger.
All right. So they're necessary sometimes.
Yeah.
Jake, you heard of prenups?
I have heard of prenups.
Are you married?
I am married.
Did you have your wife sign a prenup before?
No, because we didn't have any money, so there was no point to it.
Do you feel like she would have been opposed or, I don't know, deal breaker if you asked her to?
Probably not. I really don't think so, but, it's hard to say.
How about you? What if she asked you before?
I'd be fine with doing that because, again, we didn't have anything, but, maybe if we had something, it would be just keeping people safe, but I guess it just depends on the kind of relationship you have.
You feel like they're necessary sometimes?
Maybe for some people, but, there is that little bit that's kind of like not trusting what's going on. But I think with the attitude so many people have today towards marriage, they kind of go into it as this contractual relationship. So add one more contract to it, I guess.
If you got really rich, would you ever have your significant other sign one before you got married?
Probably not. It kind of sets the tone for the marriage. I guess it kind of starts it off on a bad foot that you're already thinking that far into the future about possibly splitting up. So I think it kind of sets a tone for the whole way going forward.
All right. Would you be offended or opposed if the girl asked you to sign one if she was rich?
No. I think she can ask whatever she wants.
All right. Evelyn, you heard of prenups?
Yes.
Do you have a boyfriend now?
I do not.
Would you hold it against him if your future fiance had you sign one?
No. I'd actually want to get a prenup. So
Why you say that?
I don't know. That's just what my mom's always told me. So
Oh, so you'll have.
actually, I think yeah. My mom made it so that like I have to get a prenup for like inheritance stuff. So.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. So you'll probably have him. You'll probably ask him to sign a prenup then. Wow.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I think that's about it. Yeah. So they are necessary sometimes. All right. You have a girlfriend now?
Not right now, no.
Would you ever ask your fiance to do a prenup if you got rich?
If I got rich, I don't think I'd ask my fiance to do a prenup just because I feel like that kind of, it kind of takes away from the actual connection that I would have with her, so.
All right. So you wouldn't be worried that they're a gold digger or anything?
I definitely would be worried, but I feel like by the time I get to that prenuptial stage, I feel like I would have enough faith in my own or my own like judgment of who I'm dating at that point to where I wouldn't need a prenup.
All right. I think that's about it. What would you care if the girl asked you to sign a prenup?
I wouldn't care in particular, but obviously I'd have a conversation about her about my own perspective on the prenup and where she's coming from about that.
Prenups are fine. Well, no. Shit. I don't know yet. Probably not. I think it depends on the relationship. If you were both poor when you met, then it's fine. I mean, then it's not fine, probably. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I think they're necessary sometimes.